Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Morgan and this is Makeup by Morgan. And before Christmas, I did some looks with the larger palettes from Too Faced Holiday Collection, and now I'll be doing tutorials with their mini palettes. So this one is the Raccoon. It is super cute, like all of them. Here's what the inside of the palette looks like. I think it's probably the most neutral out of all of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the makeup for the day. Okay, so first of all, don't really mind my hair because it's still kind of damp for the shower. So I'm going to be using this NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and I'm using this little baby blender, and I'm just going to put it in the places that I need a little bit of concealer. Today I'm actually going to be going and dropping a few of my things off at my apartment in Boston so I can move in for the spring semester. So, and we're also going to be picking up some of my furniture, which means that I will be wearing a mask most of the day, so I don't want to go crazy with the concealer and get it all over the inside of my mask. Okay, so like I said, I'll be wearing a mask, so I didn't even put any concealer on my chin or anything. Now I'm just gonna set my face using the Maybelline Super Stay Powder. For bronzer, I'm using the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dolce, and I'm using this number 2 brush from BH Cosmetics. To contour, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And with a number 3 brush, I'm going to be using the shade Everything Nice from the Raccoon palette, which is the blush. To highlight, I'm going to be using the shade Sleigh Bells, and I'm going to be using the number 4 brush as well as the number 12 for my nose. On my eyebrows, I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. To start in my crease, I'm going to be using the shades Kiss for Santa and Fa La La, so I'm going to be mixing those with the number 5 brush. Going deeper into my crease, I'm going to be using the shade Nuts for Christmas, and I'm using that on this number 9 brush. And then I'm going to be using that same brush and using the shade Hot Chocolate on my outer V. With my finger, I'm going to be putting the shade Deck the Halls on my lid. With a Makeup Revolution brush, I'm going to be going back to the first two shades, which are Kiss for Santa and Fa La La, and I'm just going to be putting those shades on my lower lash line. And flipping the brush over to the smaller side, I'm just going to put a little bit of the shade Hot Chocolate on the outer portion of my lower lash line. And to finish the eyeshadow, I'm taking a flat brush and I'm using the shade Let It Snow. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Kohl pencil in the shade Baby's Got Black for my tight line. And then I'll be using the shade Calling Your Buff for my waterline. For mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, and to finish the look for today, I'm just going to be using a lip oil. So this is the NYX hashtag This Is Everything in the shade Sheer Blush, and it's a little mini one that came in my advent calendar. Okay, so that is the completed look for today. Here it is from a distance. And here's the final look zoomed in. Okay, so that completes this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for my next videos where I will be using the two other palettes, or the two other mini palettes from Too Faced's holiday collection. This one was the raccoon, but there's also a deer and a swan. So stay tuned for those, and I will see you next time. Thank you.